as you guys know if you watch my channel. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki, and today's video is a grocery haul. So I just got done shopping. I went to two places. I went to Meijer to get most of the normal groceries, and then I went to a store called Butera that has a lot of produce, so I just wanted to get my produce there today to mix it up. So got my produce there, which I want to go through first, and then just everything else that I got from Meijer. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and let's go ahead and get started. Actually, Adam's not here with me right now. He's gonna be pulling up any minute home from work. Anyway, so I just want to start out with produce, and like I said, I went to a different store for that, and I just like to find places that have the best produce, and so we try shopping around different places. So that's just where I went today. We got some blackberries and some blueberries. So both of those I use mostly for yogurt, but I think I'm gonna try to do like a baked overnight oats or a baked oat recipe. So I think I'm gonna use some of the blueberries in that. That sounds really good, and I've been craving something like that, so that's what I got the blueberries for. Then I also got some grapes, which these I just like to use as a side for like my lunches or breakfasts. We have been going through an insane amount of peppers because when we grill them, we each have like an entire pepper to ourselves, and it's just so good. So I had to get green bell peppers, red bell peppers, and I got some orange bell peppers. So this will last us like a week. I'm not even kidding. It's insane how fast we've been going through bell peppers lately. And not only do I use them for like all my bowls and wraps, but like I said, we've been having them with dinners more now, and just like pretty much every meal we have peppers with, it feels like, but we love them. Then I needed some sugar snap peas, and these I just use mostly for stir fry, which is also what I got these for. And these carrots are just so good in like stir fry bowls or like poke bowls. So that's for those. Then I also picked up some onions, yellow and red. I like to just always have both all the time because they have such different tastes, and I just use them both for like every recipe, but I just like to switch them up because it changes the taste. So then they didn't have any of like the potatoes I usually buy that you could just like toss in the microwave, but I just got some red potatoes to make. Probably gonna grill those. And then more zucchini, which I've been eating like crazy as well. I go through so much zucchini lately, and it's just something that I love to add to meals as like a good filler. I make the pepper zucchini mix and onions, and you can put it in bowls, you can put it on wraps, you can put it on mac and cheese, you can put it on literally every meal I make I add it to. I put it on pizza, like everything, and it's just so good. And like I said, the zucchini really helps to make it more filling. So that is all my produce that I picked up. Okay, so now on to some frozen stuff from Meijer. I got, like I said in my last video actually, we have been on such a shrimp kick, like shrimp tacos, shrimp bowls, shrimp everything, like shrimp pasta even. Like we have, maybe it's me and because I make food, I've just been craving the shrimp, and Adam just eats it because he likes it. I have been on such a shrimp kick that I had to pick up more. So this time I tried raw shrimp. I've actually never made raw shrimp. I always just have bought the pre-cooked because that's just what I've known how to make like since I started cooking. So I actually got raw this time, and we're gonna try grilling up this. Yeah, I don't know. There's really never been a reason why I've gotten the pre-cooked before. So yeah, we're gonna try this on the grill. Then I know there is a Tyson chicken recall right now, but these are not part of it, so I had to get more grilled nuggets because these are my favorite, and I have been actually going back to these a lot when I make my Greek bowls. Like a lot of times I like to use like turkey burgers or like other chicken, but for some reason this has just been my favorite chicken in those bowls. Okay, so continuing with frozen food, these have become one of our favorite snacks. This is from Real Good Foods. These are the jalapeno and white cheddar poppers. We do like the pepperoni pizza ones as well, but we like these ones better. And they just remind us of like chicken cordon bleu, but they're like little chicken nuggets kind of thing, and we like to pop them in the air fryer. Super good, and for 3 of them, it's 5 smart points, so it's not bad. We have always really liked the, I want to say cauliflower pizzas, the ones made with cauliflower crust. And we decided to try the Bonzo ones this past time, and they were so good. So I had to pick up another one of these. And I actually think roasted veggie is the flavor we've already tried, but half of the pizza is 14 smart points, so I think that's why we stayed away from it, because we thought like the cauliflower ones were like 10 for half of them, because we usually just split the pizza. But 14 points isn't that bad for a half of a pizza, and it's pretty filling, and I don't know, it was just, this was really good. So I'm excited to have this one already. We might have this for dinner tonight because this one was really good. Then I also have really been liking these mini wontons. I haven't gotten the pork and vegetable ones. They were out of the chicken and vegetable, so I just grabbed these this time. They are higher in Smart Point. The chicken ones are like 9 wontons is 3 Smart Points, and then with this one it's 9 wontons is 5 Smart Points. So to me, still worth it, and we can make it work. So I'm excited to try those. And then that's all I got for frozen food today. So next on to cold stuff. I know you guys probably get sick of me showing the same wraps every time, but I buy all 3 of these now all the time because it just actually does help mix up my meals so much. The difference between the wraps is enough that it's like, feels like I'm having different meals with them. I don't know if it makes sense, but they're different enough in taste that I like to get all of them and have all of them at the same time and then just switch off whenever I make a wrap or a meal with tortillas. So anyway, I love Tomorrow. My favorite are just their premium white, and these are only 1 Smart Point per tortilla. These are so good air fried, and yes, I really like those, so I always have those on hand. Then the Extreme Wellness, my favorite are the large ones, and these are 2 Smart Points for one of them, and then I'll just have one at a time because usually I'll have like 2 of the others. But those are so good to make a giant wrap or like burritos out of. And then there's also the La Banderita, the carb counter, and these are also 1 Smart Point for each tortilla. And those I've just been loving. Like, we've been making enchiladas and stuff in the oven, and they're perfect for that. They taste so similar to flour tortillas, and yeah, they're really good. So those are the 3 brands of tortillas that I just always have all of those on hand, and I use all of them all week, like for all different meals. So those are my tortillas. Okay, then, like I said, we've been grilling a lot, so I just got some chicken tenderloins that I'm gonna marinate and toss on the grill. We needed some Greek yogurt. I feel like it's been a while since I've made 2-ingredient dough, so we're gonna be making that soon, and because we've been out of Greek yogurt. But I also do want to make him a chicken salad soon for lunch as well, because I haven't made that in a little bit. I needed some more light sour cream. I use this mainly for my bowls or wraps, and for 2 tablespoons, it's only 1 Smart Point, so it's really not bad. You can get a good amount of sour cream for 1 Smart Point, and I like sour cream. Adam's not a huge sour cream fan, which is interesting to me, but I definitely go through it pretty quickly here. Then wanted to get some almond milk, and last time I got the wrong one. I meant to get the unsweetened original, and I think I just got the original, so this one is actually 0 Smart Points. Let me check before I say that. Oh no, this one is 1 Smart Point for a cup, whereas the other one was 3 Smart Points for a cup because it had added sugar. This one doesn't. So yeah, we're gonna use this. This is used mainly for different recipes that I make, and I'm gonna be trying like a chia pudding, so I'm gonna use this for that. Oh, and I'm also gonna use the almond milk for biscuits and gravy because we haven't had that in a while. So I got some turkey sausage, and it scans as 2 points for 2 ounces, but I'll just enter the nutrition in when I make the whole recipe and then see how many points it is when I divide up the recipe into the gravy. So that will be really good. And I like to get the turkey sausage. I think it tastes just as good as regular sausage, and it doesn't have that like greasy feeling to it. So I really enjoy that. My favorite hummus is the Lantana black bean hummus. I feel like I haven't bought this in a while because I haven't had it for my wraps and I've been missing it. So I've been using other dips on my wraps though, and that's been really good, but I've been missing this. So I also want to start adding this to my bowls because I got the dill pickle hummus from Trader Joe's and I've been putting it in my Greek bowls, and it is so good. So I need to start using this more for Mexican bowls. Okay, so we made burgers on 4th of July, and I decided to buy real bacon because we haven't had real bacon in a long time, and it was so good. And we also realized that 1 slice of bacon is 1 Smart Point. So I bought us some regular bacon. We still have turkey bacon, and we still like turkey bacon, but for every once in a while, it's nice to have some normal bacon. And it's not even that much worse than turkey bacon, but I like to just make it in the oven and then pat off the grease, and then we use it for like burgers or breakfast, but this will be good. I was out of pickles, which I feel like I've also been eating a ton of pickles lately, so I got these, and I prefer to get like the fresh kind that are like actually in the refrigerated section by like the deli and stuff. I don't know, I just like more of like the cucumbery pickles rather than the ones that are more like preserved. I don't know. I like these. So these taste really fresh, and these have been really good on burgers and in burger bowls. Someone had mentioned they have a tzatziki at Meijer that's 0 Smart Points, and I found it. So this is made with Greek yogurt. It's 0 Smart Points for 2 tablespoons, and yeah, I'll probably try to use this in my bowl first, but this might even be like a really good dip just with like pretzel crisps. Then Adam asked me to pick these up for him. He hasn't gotten them in a while, but these are just sugar-free Jell-O cups, and he likes the chocolate vanilla swirl, and then this one I think is his favorite, so I had to grab some of those, and those are each 2 Smart Points for the cup. Okay, so now we're gonna finish off with dry goods, and let's see. So let's just start with this. Of course, I go through this stuff like crazy. As you guys know, if you watch my channel, jasmine rice I use for all of my rice bowls. I have used other rices as the base, but jasmine's just my all-time favorite, and it's usually like 4 to 6 smart points for the serving that I use when I make my bowls. So I had to stock up, and I just make like 4 cups for like the week, and we just package them in a bunch of containers, and then Adam takes them for work as well, and I use them for recipes throughout the week. So yeah, it's just good to have that on hand. Then I also found this in the same aisle, and this was weird. Well, this was by the pasta. I've never seen this before. It's fettuccine, and honestly, I thought it said shiitake, so I thought it was like mushroom noodles, which I don't even know if that's a thing. But I looked at them, and there's 0 grams of fat, and there's like no sugar, no fat, and it's 15 calories for a serving. It's scanned as 0 smart points for the serving, so I don't know what the heck these are gonna be, but we like to try new things, and we're gonna try these out. So I don't know. Yeah. Like I said, I'm probably gonna look up what they are and how to make them properly, but it says they're vegan, and I don't know, I just thought a 0 smart point noodle was interesting, so we'll see. Then I needed some more olive oil spray. This is what I use to cook like most of my veggies when I just saute them up in a pan on the stove. So they were out of the regular turkey pepperoni we get, so this is a little bit higher point for 12 of these, but these actually look a little thicker, so 12 is 2 smart points, which is pretty close to the turkey pepperoni we get, so we just needed some because I want to make 2 ingredient dough this week. Pizzas. Then I was so excited. These were at the checkout. I have not seen the pepperoni ones in store anywhere. So these are the new turkey pepperoni chomps, and they were at the checkout lane at Meijer. So I was excited to see that because the turkey ones are usually harder to find, and these are my favorite flavor now. I can't get enough of these turkey pepperoni ones. So the turkey pepperoni chomps are 1 smart point each. And usually we just order them off Chomp's website. Then we needed some corn tortillas, and I want to make chips out of them. I used to make that all the time in the beginning of our journey, and I haven't in a while, but I've been craving it. So I'm gonna make some chips, and those are usually like 1 smart point each, but it just depends how many chips I want to make when I make the serving. Adam needed more applesauce for work, so I got strawberry this time. No sugar added. There's 0 smart points on blue. We needed more Rotel, which I like to use these for our Mexican bowls. Honestly, I just open up the can and scoop it onto the bowl half the time. That's what I do with these. I don't do anything to prep them or anything. When I mix them in my bowl, it's just like having the tomato and chilies in my bowl, and it's just an easy way to add extra veggies. We also needed more corn, and again, these I use for bowls. I like to just take like a can of corn and a can of beans, mix them and heat them up, and sometimes I'll add some like seasoning to it, but that adds another vegetable that I can put into my bowls. And that's what makes it easy, is a lot of times the vegetables don't have to be like super seasoned or anything like when I prep them, because when they're in the bowl, there's other sauce and stuff that's all mixed together. So it's just like an easy way to add these veggies without having to make like a whole side dish to put in. So Adam uses these mostly for his greens, but he also uses them like when we drink alcohol. If we're like having, instead of a chaser, we'll just have like water with Mio in it. So I found this one. This sounds really good. This is the Wicked Blue Citrus and then Acai Berry Storm. And both of these have energy. They have caffeine in them, which it says like, because I kind of go crazy with them. I like to put a lot of these in my water, and one squeeze has like, one squeeze has 60 milligrams caffeine. So you have to be careful with this because that's a shot of espresso. So yeah, I always end up putting way too much, but still tastes really good. And then going along with that, he also likes to get these packets of like, they're kind of like Crystal Light, but these are 0 sugar, and I haven't found this before. This is like a mix box, so I don't know if he's had the peach. I know he's had like this, the orange and grape, but I don't know. We'll see. He'll be excited to try those, and he, again, uses those when he drinks alcohol usually. Or he's just not a big water drinker. He likes to have flavor when he's drinking, so those are good for him to just get more water in. My favorite, and I've been having trouble finding these. I feel like I say that a lot, so I usually just buy 2 boxes when I find them because there's only, what, 5 in here? There's only 6 in here, so it pretty much lasts me a week. I usually have one every day, so. And I do eat the brownie ones, the chocolate brownie ones as well lately, but the chocolate chip have just been my go-to since like, it's been a while now that those have been my go-to actually. And the Fiber One chocolate chip cookies are 2 smart points each. Okay, so then these have been a new favorite of mine. I like to have these on the side with like my lunches and stuff, or just as like a salty snack. They're super crunchy, and that's what I like about them. But for 11 of them, it's 4 smart points. And these are actually good to have in dips as well. So I really enjoy these. I needed more honey bear bites. So for 30 grams is the serving size, which is about 15 pieces. It is 4 smart points, which is usually what like the individual bags I get are portioned into, but they didn't have those. So I just got these, and these are just like a favorite snack of mine. I always feel like I'm having something at least a little bit better because they're a little bit higher protein, and I just really enjoy them. Adam loves his almonds. We needed more of these. These aren't the hottest ones, but he really enjoys the flavor of the cayenne pepper ones. And these are 5 smart points for the serving, which is usually like an ounce of nuts. Then I've been making a lot of poke bowls lately, and I use wonton strips, but I found these I've never seen before. So these are wasabi ranch wonton strips. So same thing, I'll just use them in my poke bowls, or even like a topping on stir fry, they're really good, but for 2 tablespoons, it's only 1 smart point. So this is just a good way to add a little crunch and flavor to bowls, and I really enjoy these. I haven't tried this flavor before, but I do like the plain ones. And then I guess I was just in wasabi mood because I saw this trail mix, and we really like the Meijer trail mixes. This was just a wasabi one, and then they also had a spicy one. So Adam's been liking taking these to work. I like to just grab a handful every once in a while, like after I get back from a skate with like a Chomps or something and an apple. It's a nice salty snack, and it's good to get some nuts in. I use my weeklies for it because it is a higher point snack. It's usually like 5 points for the serving. So the wasabi's 4 points for the serving, and then the spicy one is 5 points for the serving. So it is a higher point snack. But like I said, I use my weeklies. It keeps me a lot fuller than if I were gonna have something else. And I've just been really enjoying snack mixes like this lately. In the beginning of my journey, I ate these like every single day, I swear. And so these are the Simply Cheeto Puffs. And I would seriously, like, this was like my go-to snack, my go-to, like when I would have a wrap for lunch, this was what I was having on the side with it, with like fruit. But for 32 pieces, it's 5 smart points, and I just love these. They're so good. So maybe a little bit higher fat, but it's all about balance, and these have made my journey a lot easier because it's something I enjoy that is lower point, and it's a good snack. So I haven't bought these in such a long time, so I'm excited to have them again. Then these just looked really good. They're these little rounds, and they're the butter flavor. So for an ounce, which is like a half cup, it's 3 smart points, which isn't bad. And again, I'm just always looking for salty snacks. This would be a good one to like make into a mix. We like to sometimes mix a few different chips together and make our own mix. And so I feel like these would be perfect for that. I'm excited to try these. I use panko when I make any type of like chicken or turkey burger. I don't even use that much at all, but I needed to get some more. So last time I bought them, they were sriracha panko breadcrumbs, and they were so good, but they didn't have them. And I want to say it was actually the same brand, but I just got the plain this time, and I'll just have to season the burgers extra, but the seasoned ones were really good. So I recommend those if you can find them, but panko is really good to have on hand, even to like bread shrimp or something. Like, it's just a better option for like a breading if you're making something, and it's nice and crunchy. I've been wanting to make the frozen grapes where you toss a Jello packet in, so I got strawberry and raspberry for that. But then I also found this sugar-free pistachio mix, and I want to make a recipe with this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I feel like it would be really good even with like Greek yogurt or something, or like whipped cream. I don't know. So I'm gonna mess around with this and see what I can come up with. But those were just some random mixes that are Jello mixes that I found that I'm gonna make some recipes with. And then this is a recent find, this brand Project 7, and these are the sour gummies. So I've gotten the sour gummies and the regular gummies, and they are so good. It's a very similar thing to like Smart Sweets, which I've eaten throughout my entire journey, but 3 smart points for the bag. It's like 3 grams of sugar for the whole bag, and very good. It kind of reminds me of fruit snacks, but yeah, I like the flavors of these. And then they also had a gum, so I've never seen this, so I just decided to try it. I don't really chew gum that much. Adam does all the time, so I got this more for him, but I just like the brand, so I wanted to try these out as well. So that wraps up everything for today's grocery haul. That seemed longer than I thought it was going to be, but hope you guys found some helpful new ideas, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.